This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. You are your greatest asset. It's time you started investing in that. Visit betterhelp.com/double toasted and take care of you. It's a comedy show, so I'm going to do some comedy on this bitch over here. Motherfucker like a grown-ass Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
She's like, ah.
Yeah. Right there, she have a club in his hand. Look at her. Hey everybody, Double Toasted Live on tour is heading to Los Angeles, California, November 5th. We're going to be at the Miracle Room, and we had such an amazing show in New York, had such a great experience. I want to thank everybody for that, but we can't wait to bring the same experience to you over in the lovely city of Los Angeles. So go to x1entertainment.com and get your tickets today. VIP and super VIP tickets are available, so get them now. But we're not just stopping there. Hey, as I said, this is a tour. So also catch us in Chicago, Miami, Orlando, and Dallas, Texas. Again, go to x1entertainment.com and get your tickets today, and we'll see you at a city near you. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Oh, what else is new? Guy made, I did read this today. He made homophobic, misogynist comments. Let me see what this man said. Man, what? It depends on what he said, because y'all know I'm not about trying to get rid of people for saying things, but sometimes people just say stupid shit, and I was like, why are you even risking what you got, man? Jon Gruden has resigned, and I'm reading this on ESPN, as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders following reports that emails he wrote over a 10-year period included racist, misogynist, and anti-gay language. Oh, let me see here. Refer to somebody as rubber lips. Well, Mia likes those comments. Look at that. She's already having a good time. She said, bring this guy back. He's hilarious.
Maybe the guy should have his own show after this.
Gruden's emails included harsh language for a handful of team owners involved in the 2011 labor disagreement that led to a lockout at the game. I want to know what this rubber lips thing is. Gruden told ESPN that he routinely used the term rubber lips to refer to a guy I catch as lying. He can't spit it out. Or that black lips, I don't know. I don't know what this guy said. Man, somebody send me the comments that he said. I want to know what he said, man. Oh, see, somebody in chat said, he said the NFLPA commissioner who was black had big rubber lips like Michelin tires. Yeah, okay, yeah, man, come on. Yeah, dude. No, like
man. Michelin tires?
Nah. I'm like you. I have a feeling that if they did fire him, it's not for shit that happened years ago. He's been on the slide making these kind of comments
for a long time.
For a while. Yeah, Jon Gruden. And the funny thing is, man, the people always make these comments, especially people who always want to talk about black people. They ain't the most good-looking people themselves. Like this mother, he looks like a goddamn rock creature or something.
He's like, but I'm not black.
See, that's what they always think. Shit, it's best to have rubber lips than no lips at all.
Now you're doing the same thing that he's doing.
No, I'm talking about.
Don't do the same thing.
Why? I'm not talking about him as a people. I'm talking about him as an individual. This dude. No. This dude. There's always people who want to sit up there and talk about black people. And they always think, well, as long as I'm not black, my life is good. I'm not ugly like them. And yet these motherfuckers are always like, he ain't the best looking dude, man. Redneck looking ass. Look at this.
It's like my head.
Look at this big corn-fed moonshine drinking motherfucker right here. No, man. Look at him, redneck fat motherfucker. How you gonna sit up here and talk about rubber lips and you? That's what people always think. They always think, well, shit, at least I'm not them.
Baby, like somebody's trying to body shame someone, and you're trying to do the same exact thing.
I'm not body shaming him. I'm not. I'm letting him know that.
He grew up on corn and
I'm letting him know that he ain't no better looking than them rubber lips that he thinks he's above.
No, I understand that, but you don't have to say other things.
Oh, really? We're gonna have sympathy for the racist.
No, not for the sympathy, for you, you know? It pulls you down, that's why.
It's a comedy show. So I'm going to do some comedy on this bitch over here. A grown-ass Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
She's like, ah.
Yeah. Right there, she have a club in his hand. Look at that. That's what I hate. No, these people need to be talked about because that's what they always think. And I can guarantee you, if he's talking about rubber lips now, I'm going to feel very terrible if he didn't mean what he said because I'm just hearing about this.
If he said it, I think he meant it too.
Let me ask the chat. So obviously people know more about this story than I do. Did he actually, these things that leaked, are they bad? Because I'm going to feel really awful if I'm out of line here. If I'm taking these comments out of context, please tell me these things are true. For the love of God, please tell me.
Please tell me this guy's an asshole.
Please tell me this guy's a racist motherfucker. Please, so I can feel justified. No, I say he meant that shit. They're bad, Corey. Yeah, okay. It's bad. Okay, yeah. That's what I don't like. Because I had to
Corey's like, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, let me tell you why I feel this way about this. Because I've met people. I've had personal experience from people where they felt like, and this is honest to God, I grew up with this kind of shit. Well, at least I'm not a, you know, that's what that's a big go-to. They're like, you can have some scrawny, weaselly ass looking redneck, greasy mother, and his whole thing is gone. And I could be Idris Elba and Denzel Washington all wrapped up in one package, and he still say, well, at least I'm not a nigger.
Who cares what he says, though? Who gets the girls, you know? Who gets the life? You know, the guy just says it.
Well, that's a problem in society. Like, this is what the thing, and this it's easy for everybody to say, who cares? But when you see how that kind of thinking influences actual decisions that affect lives, then yeah, you and plus at a time, you weren't able to defend yourself on that. You know, you probably, like, especially when my parents were coming up, it was like, no, you are a second class, third class citizen.
Not anymore, though.
Not anymore, though. And that's why I'm like, today I don't take that shit from people. My mother, my father, even I grew up. I had to grow up with kids in my class where, like, I remember one time, and me and the girl ended up being friends later, but we were kids in school. And I remember one time we were like in elementary school. Her name was Angela. And I told her, wow, my sister's name is Angela. She's like, oh, gross. I'm like, bitch, f you.
Oh, shit.
And I remember I had to tell her later on. But when I was working at a studio, this is what's going to happen right here. This is what, like, I was working at a studio and two girls and these two broads in here, man, they think, you know, one told me like, and I think that she was kind of one of these people. She tried to make it sound like it was other people, but it was some punk rock chick. Kind of, you know, she was cool for the most part, but she said like, yeah, when I was coming up, you know, people said you were gross or you weren't cool if you liked Prince and people like that because you like black people. I remember one time there was a girl, and you met her. I ain't gonna say her name or anything, but you met her. For some reason, I don't know, she was trying to joke and a joke came out wrong, and really I don't even know why she did it. I don't know why she opened up her mouth, but she went and yelled out. It was another girl that was there. She told this girl, and I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. She yelled out, Corey said he'd date you. Now, I didn't say that at all. And if you've seen this girl, you know I would not. But her whole thing was she leaned over her cubicle and says, oh, Corey, that's cool. I'm sorry, but I don't date black people. And I was like, and it took me.
Oh, wow. She really said that?
And it took me every ounce of restraint in me to look at her in her eye and say, that's okay. I don't date nasty fat bitches. And she was a nasty fat bitch. Now, I'm not talking about people who are overweight or anything, but she was just, yeah, she was kind of nasty. And I had to say, oh, you think just because of your whiteness, you think that you are above me, when I've had girls of every race and they all are 10 times hotter than you. But I didn't want to say that because I'm working in an office. I'm the only black person there. I didn't want to cause any waves. And so, yeah, when I see people...
What did you say?
I just had to be nice about it. And I had to say, I almost said her name. I had to say, Debbie, oh, fuck it, I'm not even saying another. What she said was not true. Kindly, I'm not attracted to you either. So we're cool. And I kept it at that.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to be.
You were pretty nice.
I had to be very nice about it. I had to say, and I tried to be now, and that, to me, that was even being a little mean. I was like, I don't find you attractive either, so we're cool, you know.
It's not mean after what she said.
I did look her up one day because I know she's an animator, and she was actually a really cool animator, and I looked it up to see what she was doing with her art. I will say this 100%. She's still a great artist. She's an amazing artist, and she's doing more illustrations. I didn't see any animation, but the illustrations I saw, I was like, that's cool. But then I saw pictures of her, and she's still nasty. And her husband now is some steampunk top hat, long greasy haired looking nerd, and that didn't even bother me because it's like you still think that shit is more attractive than a whole race of other people just based on the backwards ass shit you were taught. So, in conclusion, you goddamn right I don't have any guilt about talking about a bitch like this man right here who thinks that he's better looking than somebody just because he was raised to think that way.
That guy.
Yes. I mean, his Michelin tire looking ass.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yeah. Yes. So no. So just to let you know, no, I do not go easy on that anymore. So yeah. And you're right. You know what? You're right. I might be out of line with some of the things I'm saying because it could actually spill over to somebody else and make them feel bad. But you know what? This guy.
No, I didn't say to make them feel bad. I just don't lower yourself because this guy is a low, you know.
No, he is. But sometimes you got to speak up for yourself and let people know, hey, man, no kind words will be used. No, nothing will be spared. So, man, who sent me something about this guy? Got me all riled up about this asshole over here.
Yeah, this wasn't even in our today's story, right?
No, I have funny things lined up.
Let's go to our shit.
I have just goofy things lined up for today.
Yeah, we have a list. Let's go with that.
Oh. They call this guy chunky too, so I'm not the only one.
He's chunky.
Yeah, talking about rubber lips. You got a rubber body, bitch.
Rubber tits.
Yes.